Good afternoon. It's July the 28th, 2016. Time to wrap it up for another trading day. We had some pretty good calls today where support and resistance was, how to trade the market. Fortunately, our trades in the room this morning worked out just as expected. That doesn't happen every day, but we had a good day today, and I hope you did too. We left the E-mini saying that it should rally into the close. We thought this would happen because of the Bank of Japan tomorrow, and didn't think anybody would be short into that. Lots of news tomorrow. GDP, Atlanta came out, said 1.8. GDP, they're looking for 2.6. Deflator, 1.8. Employment cost index up 0.6%. That doesn't really ring true given the state of employment right now. Chicago PMI 54. That could come in a little lower than forecast. Consumer sentiment 90.6. That could come in lower than forecast. And Baker Hughes rig count could actually be higher. It was 564 for all of North America last week, so that could come in. The focus will be GDP, Chicago PMI, and consumer sentiment. Really good trading today. V bottom, plus, triple top, plus. Got down in this area, probably scratches. Counter trend trade right here. If you hung on to it, it was a hell of a trade. The trade of the day. This monkey trade worked right there. These monkey trades work. So our setups were fine. They didn't cost you any money when the trade didn't develop, and when the trade did develop, you ended up making some pretty good money. So pretty good day trading, all things considered. Looking at the F1 screen, probably come out trading range, inside day. That's what we have. That's a pretty good guess. Looking at the F2 screen, right in a trading range, going to be kind of right in the middle, 55 minus, 70 plus, maybe favoring a little bit more of the top end. If we do an I split right here, my guess is we'll be looking at a 67 to 70 for cell 1 and 74.79 for cell 2. On the buy side, 59 to 61. And then our 55 to 57 where we've been the last 3 days for buy 2. And tomorrow is the end of the month, and that usually there's not very much incentive for a money manager to get in there and bang on the market and sell. So that would be another thing that would favor higher prices. So the big thing will be the Bank of Japan, what they do. And there is room for disappointment. If they don't do anything, higher low, higher high. Look for a place to buy it, or at least a retest to the high today. Pretty square. So I think we're kind of, this morning we thought sellers would be there. David, it's overnight. I think it probably would happen. Asia opens up at 10, so midnight to midnight, somewhere in there. Maybe 3 a.m. Eastern. I don't know the exact time. So 23.27 cell 1, 31.03 cell 2. Lots of economic data out for Japan too. Kind of right in the middle at 18 right now, so we've got our dilemma. Do we buy 16s like we did this morning, or 9s to 13s? Let's make 9s to 13s buy one on the idea that Japan does increase and stimulate their markets, and 1 to 5 buy 2. We saw the inverse relationship. We'll put a question mark here at 16. Really in the hands of the Bank of Japan right now. Okay, looking at the 30-year, great day. We tried that trade that we talked through, 172.18, just a retest value trade. Worked out exactly as planned. Got resistance 12 to 16, 19 to 23, sell 1, 31 to 03, sell 2. Because I do think the Bank of Japan is going to do what they said they were going to do. We'll make support the buck to 04, and we'll make buy 1 21 to 25, then 9 to 13 for buy 2. Okay, gold held in there. We still like the long side of gold. Doesn't mean it can't sell. 35, 37, we have pretty good support right now. And you can see how strong it has been. F1 says find a place to buy it. Higher low, higher high. Okay, we pretty much sold all day long. We had a sell at 50 to 52 when we came in this morning. Move out of the middle and C period. So you can see we got a pretty clean break up here, 45 to 47. So 45, 47, sell 1. Then 50 to 52 where we were this morning, sell 2. On the buy side, our 39 to 41, we had 40 to 42 this morning. Actually, it was 39 to 41. Caught that pretty well. Maybe a little bit lower. So 38 to 40. Basically 35 to 40 is where we're interested in, and then 34, 36 for buy 2. Okay, think crude is headed below 40. Stops below 40 is the next move. Like the short side of the market. Bearish news is taking the market lower. Lower high, lower low, find a place to sell it. No lift down here. Got the high volume number at 44, so play for a little bounce off of that. Maybe a little end of the month profit taking, so 40, 50, 40, 75 by 1. 40, 40 and a quarter by 2. Last rotate up stopped at 24, so 25 to 50 sell 1. 75 to 42 even sell 2. And last but not least, the euro. Do like the short side of that market. Higher low, higher high, find a place to sell it. Even though F1 says find a place to buy it. That screen did say find a place to buy it. But you have to put it into context. So 1075 buy one. 1050 buy two. On the sell side, I don't know if we can get up to 1025. So 1125. Basically 11. 1110 sell one. 25 to 35 sell two. Now, if Japan doesn't cut or doesn't stimulate enough, the euro should rally. If Japan does their $130 billion worth of stimulus, the yen should be off. The euro should rally a little bit more. So it's built in. I think we're higher because of the Japanese stimulus or impending stimulus. And the dollar, if Japan does it, should be a little higher too. So and that's it for this July the 28th, 2016. Should be in December gold come tomorrow. And I'll see you bright and early in the morning. I'll be open for questions here when I get everything up and posted.